Hi guys. So, if I ask one of my friends, what is the world's most powerful weapon? The answers I'm gonna get are bombs, swords, and pistols, and the list goes on. But in all reality, words are the most powerful weapon we have. You can't avoid words. They're all around you. They're on your phones, on your computers, they're in your notebooks, they're everywhere. They simply cannot be avoided. Words can bring you love, joy, and encouragement, but also hate, sadness, and tears, all depending on how you use them. Words can manipulate thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. There's a quote that I always heard when I was younger, and it goes like this. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. I cannot think of a single lie that is bigger than this one. I think words are what hurt the most. They leave the deepest scars. If you break my arm, it'll be healed in a couple weeks. But if you say something that really hits me, that's not going to go away for a long time. I'll tell you a story. In elementary school, I had these two friends who I considered to be really, really close friends of mine. But then they turned on me and my best friend, and it ended up with me being bullied in elementary school. Now, after a while, I told my parents. We told the principal, we told the teachers, and they did what they would normally do in elementary school. They would sit you down with like the students, teachers, and the parents, and try to talk it out and solve the problem, which never works and only makes the problem bigger. And in addition to doing that, they told me two things. They told me, it's only words and don't let it get to you. Now, I didn't realize that you can be hurt because of words. I thought I couldn't feel hurt because it was just words. The problem is that it's never just words. 1 out of every 5 kids report being verbally bullied sometime during their schooling. And bully victims are 7 to 9% more likely to consider suicide. Words can slowly convince you of lies, make you believe they're true. If I go up to a friend of mine and I tell her every day that she's ugly, she's going to start believing that. But if I do the opposite and go and tell the same friend every day that she's beautiful, she's going to start believing that instead. One of the problems with social media today is that when you read something about yourself online, you don't hear the attacker's voice, you hear your own. All these words, they God affect us differently, right? And books, for example, are a big example of that. For me, and I know for many of my friends, books affect me in a big way. There's a quote by one of my favorite authors, and it goes like this. One must always be careful of books and what decide them, for words have the power to change us. Reading can be a roller coaster of emotions. It can make you laugh or make you cry, sometimes all within a couple of pages. People think that it's just words, it's just a story. But these, yes, it is a story made up of so many different words that when put together have immense power. Words can't change reality, they can change how we see reality. These words also affect our moods, because words are as powerful as bullets. If you listen to positivity, you start to feel that same way. If you're listening to negativity, you will start to feel that way too. One problem with words is that they can't be unsaid. Once you've said something, you can't take it back. Words can be forgiven, but not forgotten. I love to talk. I always have. Just ask my friends. I talk way too much, and I always have. But I've learned through my life that if you don't watch your words, you're going to end up regretting it. Another thing that is incredibly dependent on words is our trust. Sorry. There we go. I heard a metaphor once, and it goes like this. Imagine that trust is a porcelain plate. Then you drop this plate, and it shatters all over the floor. You can go up to the plate, and you can apologize over and over again. You can tell the plate how sorry you are, and that you didn't mean it. It's just one big mistake, and it's just words. But that won't make the plate go back together. You can, however, glue the plate back together. You'll always be able to see the cracks. It's the same thing with trust. Once it's been broken, it's really hard to put it back together. The right words can build up trust, but the wrong ones can ruin it. one lie has the power to tarnish 1,000 truths. I can be the most honest person alive and tell one big lie, and my plate is shattered. It's all ruined, and it's going to take a long time to build it back up. That's the problem with words. They can't be unsaid. Several years ago, I wish I'd known that years from now, people are not going to remember how your hair looked or what clothes you wore. People are going to remember what you said and how it made them feel. As for me, I don't remember those girls from elementary school. But ask me their names, I couldn't tell you. Ask me to pick them out in a picture, I couldn't, because I don't remember them. But I do remember what they said and how it made me feel. Perhaps that is why I disagree so much with the quote that sticks and stones may break my bones, words can never hurt me. Because words can hurt me, but I try not to let them. Along with this, as a wise man once said, words can inspire, words can destroy, choose yours wisely.